Hello everybody, welcome to Mr. B here on a Cyclone Fanatic Thursday. I'm Chris Williams, joined as always by my good friend Tim Sitzmann. It's kind of a tough day to get out of bed if you're a Cyclone fan, Tim. It was a tough loss last night.
Tough loss last night, but you know what? As they always say, the sun comes up the next day, and what a beautiful day we have in beautiful Clive, Iowa. And
yeah, you guys got a big sale going on, too.
We're still selling product, and life goes on. I'm a little disappointed in some effort last night, but we got to give a good effort every day here at Mr. B. We're on sale. We got a lot of product left. It's shrinking. Our inventory's going down, Chris, thank goodness. We're making room for spring, and invite you to come out and see us at 1995 Northwest 86th Street in Clive, Iowa, and come and say hello to us.
Yeah, come on, stop in. And Tim here is kind of like Mr. B's Fred Hoiberg. If he sees a lack of effort with anyone, he gets fired up. And that's what happened last night with Coach Hoiberg. Did you see that?
You know, it just shows what we've been talking about a little bit all along, is that we put two good coaches up there in the football program and the basketball program and I'm not slighting other programs.
Yeah.
Certainly we know the women's program is strong with
yeah.
Coach Finley. But we got a good future there. We got to remain strong fans. We're going to have some of those nights when they aren't going to give everything, or not going to win, but they need to give a good effort, and I think that's what upset Coach Hoiberg.
Yeah, and you know, I think one thing, I was doing some research last night after the call-in show with Jamie Vanderbeek, and he was in a lot of foul trouble early on in the year, and it was a big issue for this basketball team, and really ever since he fouled out against Nebraska, he hasn't, I think he's had 2 fouls in 4 of the 5 games. He had 3 fouls in 1 of them. He seems to me like a guy that's, he went from one extreme to the other. Now he's scared to make any contact with anybody whatsoever. And I think that this team knows that they don't have a lot of depth, and it's become an issue. I think they've overcompensated to some point, and nobody's getting challenged in the lane.
You know what? I think that's an excellent point. And in the little experience that I play in the game of basketball is that there's nothing wrong with the foul. It's just got to be a good foul. A lot of the fouls some of these guys get when they get in foul trouble are cheapies. It's away from the basket, things that aren't going to make any difference. But when you're in there guarding the basket and somebody's dunking over and you watch, it's really a time to be physical.
Yeah,
you got to set. There's good fouls. That's why they give you 5. Otherwise, they'd give you 1 and you'd be out.
Yeah,
there's good fouling, and it's just how you learn to do that. And I think that's what upset the coach last night, is that the effort's got to be there through both halves and to the end of the ball game. And he said it very, very well. 83 points should win a ball game, and you have to be physical in that conference.
Yep, and that's the one thing. I was glad Coach Hoiberg pointed that out, because a lot of people look at that 4 of 21 from the 3-point line and go, that's why he lost the game.
Yeah.
Which, you know, to a point,
if
you make 10 of those, you win the game. Yeah. But you got to play some defense too. You can't just go up giving up 90 points at home to what I thought was the worst team in the Big 12. You just can't do that.
No, and you know stats better than I do, and I sit here and act like I know what I'm talking about. I just enjoy the game, and I enjoy Cyclone sports in general. But statistically, I don't know what the best percentage is of 3-point shooting nationally.
Iowa State was right up there, but they're not anymore.
Who's number 1? Is it 40%?
Well, Iowa State was just a week ago.
Yeah.
Going into that Oklahoma State. Actually, I think coming out of it, they were a 39% 3-point shooting team.
Just take a look at that. 39%. Even then, it's tough to win from the 3-point.
Exactly.
You got to do it all.
Yeah.
And that 3-point line in conference play becomes tougher and tougher. Though 39% came from non-conference situations where people aren't really knowing you. Now they know you.
Yeah.
There's no secrets when you go to the hoop, or when you stay outside. What they're trying to do, and it's just good solid defense keeps that percentage coming down.
What do you think about Saturday, Tim? Oklahoma comes to town. Do you think the Clones can bounce back?
You know what? I think it's a game where I think Coach Hoiberg's got their attention. I think it's going to be real. I actually think we're going to win that game.
I'm with you.
It's a winnable game. I actually think they're going to come out fired up. I think you're going to see a whole different effort, and I think that's the attribute of what we have in our coach.
I think the Saturday night crowd will help.
I do too.
It'll be a kind of a rowdy crowd in Hilton Coliseum. I have a hard time believing they're going to come out as flat as they did last night.
I sure hope they come out with the fire in the belly that they've shown over in the past, and I really think they will. But you know, if not, it's going to be tough, because that schedule going back and forth is tough. I mean, that's a tough schedule.
Here at 1995 Northwest 86th Street today, Mr. B's. He's Tim Sitzmann. Tim, big sale going on. When does this winter sale end? So people need to get in here soon.
You know what? As I said, the early bird catches the worm, as they say. But the inventory just keeps going down, Chris. And the earlier you can get in, the better. But by about Valentine's Day, we're really going to shut this thing down right around that week.
Yep.
And so the best buys are now. I'd ask you to come out and see us. We'd love to have you in the store.
Tim, look forward to getting some Cyclone fanatics in here.
We'd love that.
Hope we get a big win on Saturday. All right,
Let's get a win Saturday, and I think we're going to see an effort we all want to see.
He's Tim Sitzmann. I'm Chris Williams. We're here at Mr. B's. Again, that address, write it down. Put it in your BlackBerry, whatever. It's 1995 Northwest 86th Street in Clive. Tim's always here.
Beautiful Clive, Iowa, and we're here to say hello to you.
All right, take care, everybody.